Cruz Now on all platforms live tonight. I'll be paying a lot of attention to my Instagram feed, so if you want to be able to listen to the songs on another level, definitely consider watching this in two different places. One on YouTube or Facebook, Adriel Cruz Now, or you can watch on YouTube or Facebook and Instagram. So Adriel Cruz Now everywhere. What's up, everybody? B. Chris, Jeffrey, Jericho. What's up in the place to be? What's up, iFocus and Pros in the building? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get this popping tonight. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm streaming right now in a whole new setup. I'm excited. And for those that are watching right now online, guess what? I'm here now. What's up? It's Adriel Cruz. I'm live now on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get a different take on your song, in other words, a little bit of a clearer sound, we're going to be able to bring it to Instagram most likely next week, and we'll see how everything goes as far as YouTube and Facebook. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and push it to Instagram and be live here with all the cool photos and effects and all that cool live stream stuff. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get into submissions tonight. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. My studio's almost done. We're about 6K left. And what's going to happen at that point is then I'm going to have update here, upgrade here, some new furniture here, XYZ. But the studio is here. It is almost done. And I couldn't wait to get in here, and now I'm in a whole new space. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I'm ready for Music Mondays to just take a whole new turn. So go ahead, if you're watching right now on YouTube and Facebook, go ahead and share this out. If it sounds good, please let me know. If something needs to be addressed, also please let me know on YouTube and Facebook if you're watching me here. If you're an artist and you're watching, or you know anybody who is, go ahead and text them, share this link right now, because I'm going to be live for 2 hours. 2 hours, just like Instagram knows. Every Monday, I'm live for 2 hours to give you my feedback, because I want to see artists excel. I want to see artists be able to do this full time, if that's what you so desire. And if you know an artist who is skilled, who's talented, listen, I'd love to give them direction, feedback, clarity. Also have a push where they're able to be seen in front of hundreds of people across platforms. And as time goes on, as this feed is going to remain online for quite a while. So go ahead and share this out. DM your friends right now. We're going to professionally assess your song, okay, tonight, ladies and gents. And I can't wait to do that. World Renegade Music is in the building, helping me out in the comments on pretty much across platforms. So you're going to see my name, but it's really World Renegade Music. And of course on Instagram as always. So ladies and gentlemen, where you are, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Music Mondays show on at 9 p.m. every Monday. I'm a bit tired, and I'm ready to push through every bit of tiredness to see who brings the heat tonight. So go ahead and hit my inbox right now. Flood it right now with your submissions. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit is where you can submit your songs for tonight's show. And every Monday, really every Monday. And again, if you can hear me well, let me know. If you can hear me well, let me know. Please do on Facebook and YouTube, as I'm also double checking as well, just checking everything out to make sure that it is proper showstopper. Hello, somebody. And so I am live on Facebook as well. I'm live on Facebook, my page. If you want to watch on there instead, you can. Facebook page, Adriel Cruz Now on Facebook. Adriel Cruz Now on Facebook. Yes, here I am. I'm live. And so do me a favor and share this everywhere. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and share this right now on that platform. Share it on Facebook. Tag some friends. That would be even better. Tag some friends below. We're going to go ahead and push this out there so that we can have the maximum exposure here tonight. Music Mondays is where you can submit your songs for my XP experienced review, and giving you an opportunity to land on the next one's playlist, which is a Music Mondays exclusive playlist. Every artist that submits something that sounds good and that is already out, then guess what? It ends up on the playlist right away. And that playlist, there's going to be pretty much gifts, dollars, cash given when we hit the 100 milestone, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, XYZ. There'll always be a cash prize live on the Music Mondays. So if you need some cash, guess what? You never know. We've already given money away on Mondays, and it's been amazing. I love doing that. And so where you're watching right now, let me know where you're watching from right now. Go ahead and comment below where you're watching from right now. If you're not watching me on YouTube, on Facebook, and you're watching me on Instagram, then of course you have a different sound, different view than everybody else. And those of you on YouTube and Facebook have a different view of this whole space and tonight than Instagram. But we're going to go ahead and get everything in sync depending on how this goes and how it's shared and how it's all pushed out. I haven't been live multi-platform before for a long time, really, on Facebook and Facebook and YouTube. So go ahead and submit if you're an artist. World Renegade Music. We're going to get to submissions now, but I just want to give you time to go ahead and submit tonight. I'm excited. And for those watching on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, I want to tell you something really, really important. That is worldrenegademusic.com is not only where you can submit music, because it's so much more than just submitting a song for feedback. It's about a community being grown. And where you are right now, you're going to be looking at the screen on YouTube and Facebook, and you're going to see the Next One's playlist. The Next One's playlist is on Spotify. You're going to go ahead and follow that, and you're going to get all the new tracks that are submitted on Mondays out in your iPod and your iPod Air, in your iPod Shuffle, your Zune, all the things that the cassette tape, whatever it is you use. You can go ahead and stream it on there. The Next One's playlist on Spotify. Go ahead and follow that. And what you can do as well, if you're a producer, then guess what? There's also a beat pack, a sample pack. There's no beats in it, but you can make beats from the samples, and that is the Almighty Sample Pack. It's the first edition of its kind, all royalty free, all created for you. So ladies and gentlemen, that's a collection of original, never before heard samples for producers, and it's the first edition. You can go ahead and get it. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Jamil? What's up, everybody? Josue, Como va? Georgia in the house, Louisville, Kentucky in the house. Go ahead and share this out, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on the night. Ladies and gents, again, if you're watching, I want you to do this. If you're on Instagram, hop onto the YouTube. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see on the YouTube. Come back to Instagram. Tell me what you see on the Facebook. Again, facebook.com, Adriel Cruz Now. That's the page. You'll see the verified check there. And you'll see it on you. Where else? Yeah, Facebook, and then YouTube. I guess YouTube doesn't have that. So Adriel Cruz Now on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for the love on the hat. You know what it is, baby. We haven't even started yet. These are just the greetings, ladies and gentlemen. These are just the greetings. Southern Cali in the house. What's going on, Southern Cali? Brandon from Southern Cali, dropping these hits, baby. Gonna cop that sample pack. All right, Jericho, you know what it is. Jericho's in the house. He's a producer, engineer. And speaking of Jericho, we're going to go ahead and get to the first submission here tonight. The first submission is by an artist named B. Chris, and it was produced, and the featured artist and the mixing engineer is all Jericho. Shout out to Jericho, Jericko. That's how you spell it, Jericho. And again, where you are right now on Instagram, go ahead and tag some friends below and invite them. I'm going to go ahead and do that too. As I'm watching the comments come in. So where you are watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Music Mondays. It's the place to be. It's where artists come and gather, get their music heard. I give you feedback, and it's objective feedback because I want to see you excel, and you're able to leave happy, healthy, and excited. Okay. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just inviting my buddies, my friends in here live on Instagram. We are back at it. Let's get into this first song, ladies and gentlemen. B. Chris is the artist. And if you can hear me on Facebook and YouTube, please let me know. Give me some emojis. Awesome. Blake, what's up? Blake is on here. He's telling me it's all good. He said, yes, sir. He said, you can share the screen. Heck yeah. Come on now. It's a whole different vibe everywhere. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe everywhere right now. We're live everywhere. And so we're going to go ahead and push this out. Go ahead and tag friends and do what you got to do. This first song, ladies and gentlemen, is called You Did Good. You Did Good is the song. And we're going to go ahead and push that joint right now. You Did Good.
You did good. done all that you could. Oh, you did good, you did good. Welcome home, my child, you've done all that you could.
Yeah, it's kinda crazy, ain't it? I'm tryna paint you a picture, but I ain't good at painting. See, what I'm saying is, I used to think you were superwoman. You always made us something out of nothing. Now I'm bugging, I'm gonna see your face again. I probably should've said it more, you made me better. Now I regret it, I'm reminiscing on our final seconds. Always thought you'd be the first one to get to heaven. I just didn't think it happened for you hit your 7. Regrets caving in, I could barely catch a breath in my chest like you did with your last in that bed. Now I'm wishing I could take back some things that I said or I didn't. Now I'm tripping, feeling trapped in my head. All I know is you love me and that's enough, ain't it? I feel I never did enough, but no one does. All I know is we all broken, we all tryna love, ain't we? That's probably why it hurts more when we judge family. It's kinda crazy, ain't it? Man, there really ain't no way to paint it. Tears flowing out my eyes as I try to say it. No replacement, you amazing, ma. I just really wish I had another chance to say it.
Oh, you did good, you did good. Welcome home, my child, you've done all that you could. Oh, you did good, you did good. Welcome home, my child, you've done all that you could.
I remember on that Pleasant, I could see the pressure. Just another single mother trying to make it better. I remember as a kid living in that shelter. No home, but it didn't matter, we together. Saving grease after dinner, counting pennies. Now you walking on gold, feasting in the land of plenty. And we never had much, but we always had plenty. Go on, put your hands up, give thanks when I'm empty. And I ain't noticed it all as a kid. Wasn't till you gone that I saw all that you did. It's kinda funny how it works, isn't it? Never knew your full worth till he took you from the earth. Now I'm cursed with it. I was harsh, ma. Never said it, but I was mad in my heart, ma. No reverse in it. You the first one to teach me how to love. If I'm honest with myself, then I'm really still learning it. We all got a definition of good. The only real definition got nailed to the wood. So when I think about your life and the good you did, all I see is God saying you did good. Come in.
Oh, you did good, you did good. Welcome home, my child, you've done all that you could. Oh, you did good, you did good. Welcome home, my child, you've done all that you could.
Chris was the artist on that song. I Am Jericho is the mixing engineer and the producer for that song. Jericho did all the behind the scenes work. Shout out to Jericho. Shout out to my friends coming on in. Matt, what's up? Hector in the building. You already know what it is. Be Chris. Listen, dude, I think this was a solid song. It had a good vibe to it. The beat was good. I know somebody in the comment section on Instagram, said that it was had a 90s vibe to it. And by the way, I'm getting used to all these clicks and stuff like that. For those of you that are watching on Instagram, you don't know what's being seen here. But on YouTube and Facebook, I'm over here trying to click, lower volumes, do this. I feel like I'm doing too much. But for now, I'll go ahead and do the Dr. Octopus thing with 8 arms and just or is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, whatever. 8. Yeah. So Beat Chris, I think it was a solid song. I think it was something that definitely had, for some, as seen in the comments, a nostalgic vibe. And again, that's just basing it off of that one comment, but I can see where that comes from. I think overall, the song had a good feel to it. Definitely had I don't want to say happy-go-lucky vibe to it, but it definitely had something that was special. It was unique. It was refreshing to listen to a song like that in this day and age, really, to be honest with you. So that in and of itself is a good strategy to have when putting out music. Put out music that's refreshing, that's going to sound different than the next artist, because that's how you stand out. So in that regard, B. Chris, I think it was good. The verses were pretty cool, solid. Definitely, I can tell you've been doing it for a little while. And nothing stuck out to me in the negative. Nothing sounded like, whoa, that was off or this was weird. No, it was a solid song. This song is unreleased. And so I think it's good to go. I think it's good to go. And as far as your Instagram, what I do on Music Mondays, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is I check Instagram accounts and give a brief assessment of what I see overall as a first-time viewer of an artist. Because at the end of the day, you can have a good song, but bad covers for your songs, a bad image. And what I mean by that is it doesn't match the quality of your music. So what I mean is this: you can put out a great song, but all of a sudden, if someone goes to your Instagram and sees your content and it's not good, they'll quickly forget about you. Your content has to be as good as your songs, and vice versa. Your song should be as good as your content. You know, if you have good content, good photos, you know, again, good covers for songs and whatnot. So off the top, I could see there's too many of the same images. In fact, one of the songs, it looks like one of your songs is called Image. And you have 3 of the same, and then you have 3 of home and 3. And I get it. But change it up just a little bit. One thing I did recently with my Bom Tempo release with Pregador Luo is had a post where someone was drawing the cover, another post where it was a moving post where it was animated, another post where it was I think it was a video with a still post, something like that. You just want to play with it a little bit more. And I can see you did that, but now the main image, let it be capturing something that's really cool. You see what I'm saying? Something that's engaging, right? I see one where it says censored on the mouth, like a tape there, and patriotic photo there. I see that. But yeah, I would definitely clean up the post, bro. I would definitely clean up the post. Yeah, a little bit more, maybe even of you. I see there's a video of you either speaking or rapping, one or the other. It looks like you've served. Have you served in the military? Is that what? Soldier. Yeah. Word up, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, dude. Solid, man. Solid. I definitely, again, get some better photography. That's really important. But other than that, the song in and of itself, it works. It's cool. It's a good feel. And now it's a matter of just stepping it up in the other area and putting out some other content if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, be Chris, and you want to continue pushing forward with some really, really cool songs, then I would say step it up the next one, you know, because this is a good interim kind of song for somebody that's new to you, as I've never heard of you before. So I'm hearing you tonight. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see what else you got. That's how I feel. So let's see what else you got in the future. Be Chris. Shout out to you. Thank you for submitting. If you all like that, if you all like that, he definitely does have a Spotify account as well. As you can hear, the buzzes are coming in. That means the emails are coming in. So you want to get in line, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are broadcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And we're just everywhere right now. So Chris, another thing, be Chris. You're going to have to change your Spotify name too, because it says Chris. I mean, you see, it says Chris Weed 116. Which that may be your name. It just sounds funny, and that just sounds interesting. So I would say, bro, be Chris. If you can, Chris, change your Spotify name to be Chris as well. Change that profile. And it looks like you don't have many songs out anyhow. It looks like I don't think you have any songs out, actually. Well, you just have playlists. What am I talking about? You don't even have a Spotify. This is just a personal Spotify. So yeah. Doesn't matter what your name is there. So yeah, do you have a Spotify, B Chris, or is this something new you're about to do? Only 2. Okay, so you do. So this may not be the profile then. Yeah, I just see public playlist and then who you're following. But anyhow, regardless, honestly, yeah, that front cover, that main photo of you on Spotify, that should be front and center of your face, and I think that'll be a good thing. Okay, sent the wrong link, I guess. Okay, no problem, bro. No problem. Next time. Appreciate you, B. Chris. Bless you, man. Thank you for submitting. If y'all like that, you can follow him now. And let's get to the next submission here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the next submission, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This next song is submitted by Q. QEW is the spelling of the artist's name, Q, and the mixing engineer is Huseki, and then producer who is Huseki, featured artist 350, song status is released. So it's already out. So if it's hot, it ends up on the next one's playlist tonight. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching right now, go ahead and follow the Next Ones playlist on Spotify. And if you are a producer, of course, the World Renegade store has a almighty sample pack for you. It's the first edition. It's available. It's a collection of original, never before heard samples for producers. You can go ahead and bump that. And again, as you're watching right now, this is your time to submit. Music Mondays, worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song for tonight's show. We are live on Facebook. We are live on 2 Facebooks. We're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. And as we continue, this can go live everywhere. The end of story. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. The creatives actually produced it. Okay, so the creatives produced this track. The creatives. All right, so let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're an artist, get into it now. Again, I'm streaming everywhere, YouTube and Facebook. And if you have questions on Facebook and YouTube, you're going to see World Renegade Music commenting under my name. And of course, on Instagram, you see them here tonight, facilitating any question you may have as you are submitting your song to get reviewed and given feedback, clarity, direction, you name it. Tonight is your night, baby. Here we go. Song is called Go Kai. Is that it? Go Kai Season? Go Kai Season. This is the master. Let's go ahead and bump it.
Oh, yeah. Watch out, Chelsea going for the switch. I just wanna fall for a miss. Keep your eyes stayed on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Oh, look at the change upon my mission. Yeah, look at the change upon my mission. Look at the change upon my mission. Yeah, look at the change upon my mission. All that power in the keys, yeah, but really wanna use that. Taking the limits off the upper digits, I fidget, cause I know the benefit. I've been a fool, living that growth, living out you. The damage you do, subtract the move, leave today. Taking that gracefully and eat the cake. Can't have those like me, decay. I can't just throw the throne away. You don't wanna range it. I'm just a pirate that's running away. You clean me up and you made me. You gave me all that I needed to change. Yeah, you paid. Get this when I pull another stunt like Jackie Chan. Did it on my own, I got the bumps, man, are mad. Yeah, books on my books. They can't tell me how to write my story, how they shook like. Watch out, Chelsea going for the switch. I just wanna fall for a miss. Keep your eyes stayed on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Oh, look at the change upon my mission. Yeah, look at the change upon my mission. Look at the change upon my mission. Yeah, look at the change upon my mission.
I got no one to blame, no one to pray. For moments of pain, who was around? I'm out of my lane, I don't got nothing to say. Stopping the same, looking for shade in the rain. Feel like I'm stuck in an ocean, I don't got nothing to gain. Yeah, living in my innocence, I live for men, I dig again. Sipping, I'm proud, I feel it. No time for life, for real, it's all bad. I've been in my head, running again and again. I've been living it, see my grave, I'm digging it. Got no time for dividends, try my luck, I pass away. Everything gon' pass away. Try my luck, I pass away. Everything gon' pass away. 3.
Q, ladies and gentlemen, that was Q featuring 350, produced by The Creatives. And here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting used to clicking around and transitioning and showing different scenes on YouTube and Facebook as well. So again, thank you for watching on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, we've got the cam here. We've got the cam here. My friends here. We just went through some bangers. You know, a solid entry tonight. So this song, as I'm listening to it, as I was just listening to it, and we were listening to it just a moment ago. Solid song. I'm not sure when it was released, but we are going to check it out right here. If you can let me know in the comments when it was released. But if it was released recently, then that means then that means, of course, it will end up on the next one's playlist because I think it is a solid song, solid offering, and it sounds good. About a month ago. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. These submissions are flooding in, so we're gonna go ahead and get into. Wow, we're gonna go ahead and get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Again, for those of you on Instagram, there's a lot of things moving around here on my laptop. So anyhow, dude, the beat was cool. Again, the whole song was a vibe, you know, to say the least. It was a vibe. So like it felt like it was a good, felt like a modern song, a modern rap song. To be honest with you, it was one of those songs that I've mentioned this before on Music Mondays, and that is, it's a good thing to release a song that can be played in the background that doesn't really stop you from what you're doing or really grab you. So nothing in the lyrics grabbed. It's one of those songs that you just can vibe with. You play it when you're driving, play it when you're cleaning, play it in the background, play it to just you're walking through, you're kind of numb, thinking about different things. But this definitely isn't one of those songs that just grabs you where it's like, oh my gosh, did he just say that? Right? It's definitely not like that, which is fine. So objectively, this song sounds good. And I believe the song has been out for a month. Granted, the time for being on editorial playlists is done. But did this song get on any list? Let me know in the comment section so I can note that. Other than that, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Now it's just a matter of, again, how you're distributing the music, of course. You see what I'm saying? But I think, again, it was a solid mix. I mean, it was just a song that, again, it's a modern rap song. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know what the Gokai thing, what does that mean? Is that like an anime, manga? What does that mean?
Oh yeah. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah. Look at the change upon my nation. Thrown away. Give it a wide range. I'm just about.
And that's you singing, right? Q. Is that you singing? At first, I was like, "Isn't this the guy that sings high, dude?" Wow, that's all I could say. Wow. I think that's cool, man. I think that your voice. Oh, okay, Power Ranger reference. Ah, I see. Yeah, it does sound familiar now. But anyhow, yeah, dude, the singing was good, dude. The singing was cool. And yeah, no, definitely. Again, I think it was a cool song. The cover's cool too. Cover looks good, cover looks good. Looks clean for sure. Yeah, it looks good. It's like some type of pirate ship. Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks good. Anyhow, I would show it. Actually, I could share my screen where I'm actually right now to show it off to my OBS friends here. I think I could do that actually. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can go ahead and put that on there. Put the sauce on there. There it is. Oh, you can't see anything, but here it is. The cover is, wow, it just disappeared. Never mind. Forget it. That's what happens when I try to be cool fast. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was Q. If y'all like that song, definitely follow him on Spotify. QEW on Spotify. Solid song. Will be on the next one's playlist as well. So you don't want to miss that. We've got another submission by Nakash here tonight. Nakash is here and he has submitted a potential banger. Let's see if it's I was going to say banger. I haven't even heard it yet. So he's submitted before in the past and he's submitted some pretty good songs, man. Some good vibes for sure. And I'm looking forward to listening to his song. And again, if you're watching right now on Facebook and YouTube, you're missing out. You're totally missing out. Wow, I had that on the screen for a long time. I'm sorry, Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry that I was covering my face for so long. But yeah, worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song to be given feedback and played on Instagram, Facebook, between two Facebooks, a YouTube channel, and Instagram as well. And so this is my first time going live everywhere. So we're building up a whole new deal here. And I think it's pretty fun. Especially being live on YouTube, I think. And Instagram as well. And so this is my first time. Okay, Universal Gospel Music, what's going on? Let's go. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, all right. I'm on this. It's a banger either way. Oh, is it DJ LC? What's up, DJ LC? Fashion Thrifter. What's going on? Fashion Thrifter in the building. Listen, I'm multi-streaming right now, Fashion Thrifter. Oh my goodness. That's my auntie right there. She's killing it on the live sales. But yeah, I'm going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram right now, ladies and gents. So let's get into this next submission. Like I said, Nakash. And oh my gosh, I'm saying your name wrong again, dude. Like, has it been that long? I think it's been too long since you last submitted. Song is called Something From Nothing featuring DJLC. It is an unreleased song. Featured artist DJLC. Mixing engineer is DJLC. And the producer is Hopland Music. Okay, cool. All right, Nakash, let's get into it right now. Something From Nothing.
I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas. Prefer you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and to come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, kingdom vision vivid, I can see it with my eyes closed. Hands to the sky like I'm staring down at 5-0. I thank the Father for his wisdom in the Bible. That's why I take it every single place that I go. The Father in my rib help me go and change my mind frame. Making timeless music no matter how much the time change. Pray that it keep you and help you endure through your down days. The kingdom is in you, make sure you speak that in the sound waves. Yeah. Hey, I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas. Prefer you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and to come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, I'm just a small man from a small town, but I'm wanna do big things. Yeah, another black man kill a black man, but we wanna make history. No, I read a lot above. Giving them truth, we showing love. Making them dance, it's obvious. Praying machine, I'm body, yeah. Don't really doubt it, no. I'm on the steady, yo. Shocking with the truth like lightning. I know it's love, they thinking it's funny. Hey, I mean what I say. If I got you, you should know I ain't bluffing. No, I always take it last, even though I got the gas. Prefer you up and running. Hey, it's been a long time coming, and to come up what a brother's been wondering. Hey, how can a brother from a small town city turn something from nothing? Hey, yo.
Word up. Awesome. Dude, that was a good song. It was solid. All right, so let's get into the details of that song here tonight. It is an unfinished song, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you listening online on YouTube and Facebook. I'm seeing the comments come in on Instagram, so you're not seeing that, so you don't know that. So for it being an unreleased song, I think that it's pretty solid. I think I heard a click as far as some type of at some point with the vocals somewhere. But other than that, I think it was a solid song. It was a little bit, as far as a big song, like one thing I'd love to hear from you, Nakash, is you kill those hype songs, and these chill songs are cool. But as far as like standout wise, I think you have a lot of standout potential for sure. And so I'd love to hear those songs from you. That's a subjective thing, but it also, I think it would help objectively to just, because not many people can do good hype songs, you know. And the chills, because there's so many, you think about like, what do you hear the most? And sometimes in your playlists or online, or even the stuff you look at, or rather look up and listen to, they may all be the same kind of vibe or whatever. Sometimes they're different. But I say, look at your pocket, look at how how good you are at a certain level sonically, you know, whether it's an upbeat song, and then compare it to you on a slower song. And I think be honest with how you're feeling when you do it. And at that point, I think you can kind of really be cemented into not just doing the same thing all the time, but doing what you do very well so that you can variate your best sound and be able to roll with that instead of fitting any other pocket. But again, this song in and of itself, solid song, good. There was a good message in there. I definitely heard the gist of it for sure. And yeah, it was a cool song. You know, again, objective, it's a cool song, right? It's a good song, not bad. Subjectively, again, I want to hear more, right? I wanted to hear something bigger, something more like just reaches out and grabs me. And the reason I'm saying that is because I know you can do that. Actually, both of you guys on the song can do that, right? So, and this song wasn't for that, but again, subjectively, I want to get excited tonight. You see what I'm saying? Like I want to hear the bangers. And the thing is, bangers make everybody's fire emojis come out. You see what I'm saying? Whereas these kind of songs, it's just like, yeah, that's chill. That's chill. So as an artist, we always have the decision to make different music based on our emotions. But I think there's a really unique way to be chill, to do vibey music and still sound like above the class that you're in, right? In essence, being able to supersede the sound you did before and those that are next to you by being, again, your best on a certain song, a certain track. You see what I'm saying? And again, it's just like, it's almost harder to hear a hype song that's dope and as original as it could be. It's more rare to hear that than hearing a song that I just heard a moment ago, which is like, okay, it's a dope song. Nothing wrong about it. Nothing bad. Great melodies. Nothing. But it just kind of fits with everything else. You see what I'm saying? Like it fits with everywhere. You see what I'm saying? DJLC, it fits with everything else, you know? Good song, but it just, you know, it's not like, oh, snap, bro, that was crazy. You see what I'm saying? And that's my rule of thumb whenever I create music. It's like, man, what kind of emotion is this going to bring out of somebody that's not just going to be able to fit in with everything else? You see what I'm saying? And I believe that's one of the recipes to be able to end up on certain playlists and in certain people's radar. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, great submission, good song. DJLC says, so what I'm hearing is I need to submit Blow Up. Hey, is that what you got to say? Who knows, right? People online, we'll see, right? Like, but yeah. So anyway, dude, Nakash, great. He's a great lyricist. His voice is great. Those of you that don't know, I've heard some of his submissions on Mondays, and yeah, really good voice. Social media needs to be sharpened. Last I saw, but I'm seeing more content coming out, some more rapping, some more like, what is it called when people do the challenges? And I see that, Nakash, on your Instagram, and that's cool. You know, honestly, those type of things are always good. And no matter how, I don't want to say no matter how it looks, people will watch it, but at that point it is. You see what I'm saying? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do less switching online and more itching. I'm just kidding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the next submission tonight. We've been 30 minutes live here. And let's get to the next submission. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, then right now is your chance to get in line right after these artists that I'm about to play right now. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. Very easy. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. That is Music Mondays. Submit now, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm online for 2 hours every Monday. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to this next submission tonight. If you're an artist, this is your time to shine. All right, so go ahead and submit your heat and or released music. All right. Here we go. Next artist is Sage. S.A.G.E. Mixing engineer is himself. And I'm going to go ahead and play this SoundCloud link for this song. It's called For the Harvest. All right. So we're going to get into this right now, ladies and gentlemen. And in the comments section on YouTube, on Facebook. I need you to go ahead and give your feedback on YouTube and Facebook for the songs that you're hearing live on Monday, because the artists, you never know, they're going to probably log in and they're going to be like, yo, what did they say about my song? Let me go ahead and fast forward it by 20 minutes and I'm probably right there. And oh my gosh, they loved it. Oh snap, I didn't even know they loved it. I had to log on YouTube to see the love. Like whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you got to do. So go ahead and give some feedback live where you're watching on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And let's get into this song, ladies and gentlemen. It is called For the Harvest. Here we go.
Of this world will be desolate. It's only by endurance, eternity inherited. We hanging on a whim by white supremacists, but they don't got the last say when this cradle flip. So rockabye, your soul could be jeopardized. Better repent, but the swift could be spiritually analyzed. Lying to the ghost will get you dropped like Ananias. I read between the lines, my appetite amplified. I'll consume a fire burning up the chaff. The good seed can't fulfill the will of this task. The tears in the world is rocking the see through mass. Pull off the blindfold, the sun is working at best. I drive with the tents, I'm a cool guy, but that don't mean I'm not well connected like we fire. I'm a titan to you giants like FIFA. This ain't is compared to the Rocket David slingshot, capisha. The spirit's so dominant, the devil stay accusing. I'ma make him throw his fists, and Genji paid it all. I was so troublesome kid, iniquity abound. We were all spiritually dead. I will reconcile this now, we coming for your head. Your time is falling short, for you know what lies ahead. And with Christ standing, I be getting well equipped. You know you outclassed like a curriculum skip. Hey, you know you outclassed like a curriculum skip. One.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was S.A.G.E, Sage himself. What's going on, Segunda Bargain? She called me Adrian. Wow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you some feedback. My bro, Sage, has been submitting some really, really cool songs with massive potential every single time he submits. And there's something very special about the young man. I'll tell you that right now. Something just very special about the young man. And yeah, listen, first of all, I know a lot of the beats that you do submit, you don't own the rights to, and this may be the same with this one, but I don't know if you have the lease or whatever, but whatever it may be, I think the beat is cool. Now, when it comes to the mix on this one, that definitely stuck out to me as far as what needs the most work. This sounded the most thin. Oh, this was actually a free Kanye West Jay-Z type beat. But yeah, so yeah, you know, the mix on your vocal, Sage, was just very, it was super thin. But aside from that, it's unreleased, so it's not finished, right? So that's definitely something that I take into consideration when I'm giving feedback, especially if you artists put that in your submission that the song has not yet been released. Then at that point, I know it may not be mastered yet either. But, you know, send a rough master when you do submit. If it's not, let me know in the comments. And that's fine too. But as far as this song is concerned, lyrics are cool. There was a little part in your verses when you kind of came off a little bit. It might have been because you weren't punching in. You kind of just did the whole take, you know, or at least a big chunk of takes within the song. I don't want to even say a song per se. It's definitely just bars and bars and bars. You see what I'm saying? This is like an intro. Yeah. So definitely, like, it's not like a song per se. Intro definitely makes sense. No, in that regard, bro, I think there was a certain moment when there was too many words or one of those things in I think in the
Up
middle
the chaff,
section.
the good seed can't fulfill the will of this task. The tears in the world is rocking the see through mask. Pull off the blindfold, discerning working at best. I drive with the tents, I'm a cool.
I forgot where exactly it was, but anyhow, voice sounds good on it, dude. Voice sounds good on it. Really enjoy your voice on this song, bro, for sure. Beat is cool. If you can get the rights to the beat, definitely. I mean, that'll be dope. But yeah, Sage, I think you did a good job. You know what's good about Sage is that, again, he's been submitting probably for the last several Mondays, and he submitted a pop joint. He submitted a song where he's just singing, a couple songs where you're just singing, and some where you're just rapping. And I remember the first one was like Lupe Fiasco beat or something like that, freestyle. I don't know what it was, but you got skill. I know that. And so it's a matter of just polishing really the mix, Sage. That's really the real key here, and really tightening a little bit of the verses, or rather a little bit of the bars in a section there. Really, really pay attention to each and every line that you're saying, and just clean up. There's a section there, again, to save time. I'm not going to get into the exact moment, but to save time for sure. Your main photo on SoundCloud, by the way, I've never addressed it, but I think that it's really cool, bro. I think it's cool that it's like you're like David or something. Like it's like a sculpture. Is that you? Is that you though? I feel like it is, but I don't know. You have like some glasses there, and then in the main profile you don't. But on SoundCloud, but yeah, you've got a lot of freestyles on your SoundCloud. For those of you that do have SoundCloud and utilize it, if you guys want to listen to his stuff back again, that's s.a.g.e, Leon Sapp, and he's from Philly. He's got a Pro Unlimited SoundCloud account, so you know he's serious. I drew it. Okay, dope, dude. Listen, let me say this. For those of you that are artists that are watching right now, and you have other gifts and skill sets, by all means, utilize those skill sets, because that little art right there that you did there for you on your icon on SoundCloud, Sage, is something that people would pay for. So if you're not pushing that, push it. Sell it $50, you know, start $25, 30, 40, you know, push it up. You know, you get more notoriety, you land a big, you know, some artist blows up to some degree. You know, it gets whatever blow up is in your, I would say it should be somebody who really significantly blows up. You know, you charge more. That's just how it works. Whether you're an artist, even that doesn't draw, right? You're a recording artist that doesn't draw as an artist, right? You're a recording artist, but not an artist. And you do something else. When you land something that is of notoriety, that's when you charge more. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I'd say do stuff for free. Start off low. It's not about devaluing yourself, but I remember hurting myself with an opportunity that I had years ago, because I didn't want somebody to add something to one of my beats. I was like, no, I don't want you to add anything to it. And that, you know, I could have been receiving royalties from that song probably till today, you know. But I was younger, and I was just very meticulous about my production, and I didn't want anybody to touch it. But that's a lesson learned, you know. Another thing that I learned is that I remember another artist, he was actually offended because, you know, he paid me for production, and I had done the production for him in the past, and he paid me up front, the end, right? I had publishing. Did I have publishing credit? Yeah, songwriter credit or whatever. So he had paid me up front for production, and I think it was one of the fourth or fifth beats that I sent him, and I was like, okay, before I send you the final, I need you to basically pay up. You know, I didn't say it like that, but you know, I was serious about it. I said, well, listen, when you do this, I'll do this. And he ended up tweeting about it, but he didn't at me. He just tweeted, and then I texted him. I said, bro, is that tweet about me? And God bless him, you know, but I think I shouldn't have been so quick to say, money, please. I shouldn't have been so quick to say money, please, with somebody that honestly, at the time, they were at like their height. You see what I'm saying? They were at the height of their career, actually. And again, I'm sparing you with who it is and what name it is. But I'm just letting you know that when you have another gift set, skill set, don't be so quick to just charge for it. Sometimes you got to do it for free and be okay with that. And once you get notoriety, once you have enough placements, boom, you can charge more. So anyway, that I'll say all that to say, Sage, good submission. Tighten up the vocals, tighten up the mix, tighten up, the actual re-record some parts for sure. And yeah, totally. So ladies and gentlemen, where you are right now, you're watching on YouTube and Facebook. You probably are like, whoa, he just started talking about himself. Yes. Music Mondays is not only me going through songs and submissions, it is also me giving you behind the scenes stories, gems, things that connect with submissions or things that come to mind. And of course, answering questions that I see. Primarily tonight, I'm seeing questions on Instagram, or rather comments. So I may not be seeing your comments right now. I'm sorry about that. But World Renegade Music is on my name on YouTube and Facebook, both of my Facebooks for you guys and girls to communicate with. All right. But where you are right now, ladies and gentlemen, that was a rough mix. Word, Sage. And I kind of figured like, okay, this is rougher than any other mix he sent me. So yeah, I would say just re-record, bro, in that case, and just tighten it up. So, all right, let's get to the next submission, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do, this is a submission show. Therefore, I got to let you know where to do it. Music Mondays, submit now. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. That is where you can submit your next hit, unreleased and released. Doesn't matter what it is. And the next one's playlist. Go ahead and follow that on Spotify. All the artists of the night every Monday who send in songs that have been out for no longer than a month and a half, they get on the next one's playlist on Spotify. And it's just a place where you can find new artists that you've never heard of, and maybe some you have. And you go ahead and show them love, give them new streams of revenue by streaming their song quite a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, where you are right now, worldrenegademusic.com/submit. Go ahead and submit right now. Okay, so let's get to the next submission, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my email here tonight. It looks like the next song is by the artist Rehab. Is that what it is? Rehab. And here we go. I got it. Rehab is the artist. Shout out to Rehab. Producers Rehab. Featured artist is Rehab. Whoa, you're the featured artist on your own song? Sheesh. You were probably doing it fast. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just kidding. Mixing engineer is Spec. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Spec. That's the homie. I need to connect with him. I know he lives out in Atlanta. And Rehab. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Jericho. Wait, huh? Wait. Who? Pray for Rehab. Wait, is this a rebrand? What is this? Is this someone else's song here or what? Hold up. It's because I'm looking at the... Oh. Wait a minute. Can you comment? Give me more feedback on this song. Give me more details. I'm seeing my homie's name on here, first and last name, and then I see his email, but then I see... Okay. But the artist is Rehab. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. And then hopefully in the comments you make it. Let me know. I would love to know the story behind this. So here we go. Song is called Hazmat. Are y'all ready for this? In the comments on YouTube and Facebook, I need you guys to write your feedback as you're listening to the song. And of course, share. Oh, it's a band. Okay. It's his band. This is the band. Awesome. That's amazing. Okay. Here we go. Share this video out. Tag friends that are artists right now. Because guess what? I'm on for another hour and 5 minutes tonight. I'm on for literally another hour and 5 minutes. That means you get these two ears, this mouth, this moment in time in history to submit your songs tonight. And people are watching on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. All right, here we go. Song is called Hazmat. It's by Jericho's band, not Jericho. The Jericho, you know, the other Jericho, which they all got to do a cage match. Sage versus Sage, Jericho versus Jericho. Two of the same names for double time that have submitted on Mondays. So I'm pushing for a cage match for people who have the same names. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get mad. I'm just saying it. Hazmat. Here's the master. Let's get into it right now. Oh, this is a full-fledged 54 megabyte file. Okay, it is sending. It is here. It is coming. It is downloading. It is almost here. It's 31. It's 33. Oh my goodness. It's almost at the tip of the iceberg. Okay. Here we go. Sage planted. Sage the bro. Let's go. And they're friends. That's a cool thing. Here we go. Let's get it.
on that rock with a hot spitter, not gonna stop. Lick a shot through the rooftop, not literally. I'm a man of meager means. It's never for the cha-ching of things, but I love my job. It's a living and a privilege, a gift I owe to God. He's been so generous, some of us seek the truth, others of us look for benefits. The copper brick and hit a lick, thinking it's ridiculous. Just look at the picklets, availability left us with. Ever since, even Adam, we've been standing on the precipice. We closer than we ever been, the grossest of negligence. Heckling the evidence, propaganda, take a look at it.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Be careful, I heard that Ruger Rockefeller. You ought to hear the harmony, it sings in acapella. And I've been in the kitchen, whipping up delicious, serving up them scriptures, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pray for my soul while I witness to these sinners. Jerry on them keys, call him killer. Please don't fret, that boy break that ice down quicker than a politician on a climate change campaign. Burn a view on a private jet, bet. I leave them wet, why? They on that he say, she say, that flip-flop. I'm on that wordplay, cut them like a DJ hip-hop. I wish you understood what I feel when I hear that bass drop. Bang to the boogie, boogie to the bang, and we
Got
sing.
my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my hazmat suit and a gas mask too. If I take my last gas when the blast come through, no flag and half mask for me and you.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that what you talking about, dude.
Got my
Definitely something refreshing tonight to hear. Different vibe, totally from the huge. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody listening right now, that was Rehab. And I went on the Spotify for Rehab actually, and it looks like that. I mean, first of all, is that the? Yeah, nice nostalgic vibe. Someone says the comments. This might not be the Rehab that was sent to the Spotify. Might not be this. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait, who is this? Is this older man? Is this guy? Is this the guy? I mean, anyway, I'm not gonna ask too many questions because we'll be here all night. But this song, in and of itself, cool vibe. Definitely a song. It's been released, and it's a song that. For me, I could picture it in different. I know Jameson always has his. Jameson always has his take on where this song could be heard, and he pretty much is always on the money. Jameson, where do you think this song could be heard? He usually says this is the breakup song when the girl's eating ice cream and the guy's driving his Ford Buick. He's driving his car, and the end, whatever. But this song here, it had a. Definitely a grunge. I don't say it's like a. It was like a West Coast song with a twang. I felt like it was a West Coast song with a twang. Sounded really really cool. Different vibe for sure. I could picture it again as an intro somewhere. My man said, "I hear this one in an old Ninja Turtle movie." That's funny. He said Ninja Turtles, but I don't hear it in that. But I definitely hear it in like just that country twang, or rather a West Coast twang setting. In other words, like this urban country sort of, where it's like hardcore. Like it's just like, that's like, I say West Coast because it's like it has that gangster edge, and then it still has this element of south, down south. You see what I'm saying? And so because of that, I think this could be in the pocket for some shows. You know what I mean? Sound wise, but mix was cool, man. Mix was cool. Spec did a good job on the mix. Vocals were cool. I guess it didn't hit as hard as I'd like it to hit per se, but I think given the sound it wasn't like one of those 808 heavy tracks, so it's not going to have that same hit, but I think it was a solid song for sure. I'm just learning that this is Jericho, Pray for Jericho's band, Rehab. So that's pretty amazing. I want to hear more about it, Jericho. And not to be confused with Jericho. It's funny, I say Jericho. Jerick. I'll not to be confused with him. But yeah, dude, solid offering with this song. Again, cool vibe. Definitely has a hip hop vibe, but again, West Coast twang. Definitely not on the vibey tip. Definitely not on the 2021 trap playlist of the year. Like that's not the kind of vibe it is, but it has its own pocket. And so I can appreciate that. So shout out to Jericho on that one. Depending on when it was released, I don't know when it was released. If you can let me know, Jericho, I'd love to know. And if so, I think it's playlistable. I think it should be on there to give it a different vibe and feel for sure. And have more like this, actually. That would be interesting to have some other songs like this on the next one's playlist as well. But ladies and gentlemen, where you're watching right now, I'm going to cut the feed off, right, and give me a 1 minute or 1 to 2 minutes. And we're going to start it over again. Like always, we do 1 hour, then we do the second hour, ladies and gentlemen. So where you are, where you're watching, I just want to give you a shout out. Everybody in here, thank you so much for buying badges on Instagram. Appreciate your love. Those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, what I'm going to do is get off on YouTube and Facebook. Get off. It's going to end the stream, and then I'm going to start back up again in about 3 minutes tops. And you'll see me live again on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I do this so that artists that submit can have another chance to listen to the song a little bit without scrolling so much, and to give another boost to those that do not know that this is happening every Monday at 9 p.m. Been doing it for 3-4 months now, and it's been every Monday for 2 hours, and I'm excited about that. Sage, go ahead and submit again. He says, I want to submit again. Submit again. Submit now. Maybe you'll start the next live there unless somebody submits right now. But ladies and gentlemen, right now you can submit your songs to be given feedback and more opportunities as well. Trust me, especially when the time hits, when something hits me in a certain way. WorldRenegadeMusic.com/submit. Shout out to every artist that submitted. Very talented artists. Nobody was amateur tonight. Not tonight, and there's nothing wrong with being amateur, but it's good to hear there's different levels of submissions every Monday. Sometimes amateur, novice, newer to the game, older but unknown, younger and unknown. You know what I'm saying? There's all different type of vibes. So worldrenegademusic.com/submit is where you can submit your song. Doesn't matter the genre. I've played plenty of hip hop songs tonight in rap, but guess what? I want to hear some gospel, some country, some saxophone love songs. I mean, whatever it is, submit it. I'd love to listen to it. Give people a chance to follow you on Spotify and Instagram and all that, and pub you, and of course give you feedback and clarity in whatever sticks out to me in regards to the mix, the song, the trajectory, the vocals. Does it have a crescendo? Does it need one? I want to be able to give you those types of inputs live, that type of feedback rather, those types of inputs, because that's audio talk. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and join me in about 3 minutes. I'll be back again. So you can submit right now to get first in line dibs on Music Mondays. See you then, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Keep refreshing. I'll be back. It's 10:04. I'll be right back. Submit, and we'll start off the hour hot.